I met a rambling man on a tram through Munich, had a story and a thought about every town in Europe, especially here as we travel through it, so I engaged in a little cross-cultural reviewing. We talked the value and flaws of anything grassroots, and the danger of pledging to the man, not the truth. I was a little wary of him, to be fair, but your precious socialism has to start somewhere. Like the patches on my satchel every place I've been. When you're from everywhere, where do you begin?
Shelters within shelters, shelters within shelters. East or west, your wave will crest. It's coming for you. Shelters within shelters, shelters within shelters. Run and hide, it will find you. It's coming for you.
I say, what's wrong with some cultural perspective? He says don't use an excuse for a lack of respect. If you have no gravity, you'll just as easily fall for a collapsing well as a shooting star. Oh, philosopher, I say, then what's a planet to do? He says, get some mass before they come for you. Sad mistake, sad mistake.
Within shelters, shelters within shelters. East or west, your wave will crest. It's coming for you. Shelters within shelters, shelters within shelters. Run and hide, it will find you. It's coming for you.
He exits south of the Ostbahnhof. I could have kept talking, but he said enough. I see a woman now sitting on his other side, who hadn't bought a ticket but had taken his ride. She smiles and says,
Virenthose van facts.
but I know we're both thinking now about how much pull we really have. And I had never felt, and I had never felt so, and I had never felt so.